Time for another busy week in What's Up in the Community. And we begin March break just around the corner. Kids are going to have a week off. We'll mark off this date, March the 16th, a part of Dare Timmins. They are going to open up the Sportsplex for a free swim. So grab your trunks, March 16th, 1:15 to 2:45. And again, if you're looking for something free, well, Dare Timmins, they've got a free event every single month, and it's going to be March 16th this month. So mark it off. It's coming up. And again, find your trunks. We'll do some swimming. And a shout out to the Timmins Ringette Association. They're looking for volunteers for the weekend of March 31st through April 2nd. The best ringette players are going to be on the ice, but they're looking for referees. So if you want to ref this weekend, apply today at TimminsRingette.com. And let's talk Timmins Rock. Season tickets are now available, TimminsRock.com. And the incentive is if you renew and buy your tickets for the 2023-2024 season, you have a chance to watch this year's playoffs, which begin the week of March 24th. So some great incentive there. Our boys playing some great hockey. So let's pack that Mac and get those playoff tickets, TimminsRock.com. And staying on track with the Timmins Rock, there's a spaghetti supper coming up on March 19th, 5 to 7 at the Mac Ballroom. So if you want to help out the Timmins Rock, not only on the ice and by packing the stands and packing the Mac, you can pack the Mac Ballroom for a great spaghetti supper. Don't know if you've ever tried to own or, maintain an NOJHL Junior A hockey team. Yeah, $250,000. Lots of bucks needed to keep our boys on that ice. And again, we're going to support them at the Mac Ballroom. Mark it off. March the 19th between 5 and 7 at the Mac Ballroom. We'll see you down there. And a shout out to Sebastian Vermette and his team at the Cooperators Timmins. Now, this is pretty cool. You've seen this post. It's up on our Facebook page. Go back and nominate a volunteer because Volunteer Appreciation Week is coming up March 27th through the 31st. Tell us who you think is a perfect volunteer for this contest because we're going to showcase all these amazing volunteers that week on Kids and Clump. And it's time to pull my foot out of the mouth and, correct a mistake I did. Writingcommunity.ca, the amazing logo with Jess Trudell. We know Jess from Forte Automotive here in the city. We also know she's an amazing author and writer. And again, Writingcommunity.ca. Now, people were sending her messages because the banner that we created wasn't Jess. We put an apostrophe, and I shouldn't say we. I'm throwing Clump under the bus here. This was me. I made the banner, apparently where it says writing at your writing at its best. I put an apostrophe where an apostrophe wasn't supposed to be added. So because of that, Jess is now going to put me through apostrophe training. And that begins next week. Again, if you're looking for some great writing tips, including how to include apostrophes, when apostrophes should be added, not added, and the banner is now correctly fixed. I just want to thank everybody who brought it to my attention. And this is going to be a lot of fun. Midtown Bowl, we are doing our show live tonight, 7 o'clock. We're going to be at Midtown Bowl, and you're going to try to beat our score. I'm a terrible bowler. Clump's not too bad, so you're probably going to be aiming to beat my score. But anyhow, the best score between the two of us, your task is to beat our score to win one of 20 free bowling passes. And this is going to happen. We've had a few people say, well, if I can't make it to the show tonight, am I out of luck? Well, it kicks off tonight, but you can beat our score between tonight and all weekend. So you've got some time to play. So if you're going to Midtown Bowl, ask Nat at the front cash. We're going to have our scores posted. If you can beat our score, you have a chance to win one of 20 free bowling passes. In a busy week at Imagine Cinemas, your chance to check out Creed 3, which is on the big screen. Rave reviews online. That one opened up last week, taking all the money. But I think the moneymaker this week is going to be Scream 6. Which opens up on Friday nationwide. But the good boys and girls at Imagine Cinemas, they can pull the movies in a day ahead of the national releases. So tonight, if you're going to the movies, ImagineCinemas.com, tickets and showtimes. Scream 6 is now on the big screen, and Cocaine Bear also there. And so much fun kicking off in Iroquois Falls for tomorrow, and the kickstart to the Iroquois Falls Winter Carnival. Had Tori Delorier, the mayor of Iroquois Falls, on the program last week talking about all the fun which kicks off tomorrow, which begins at the Just Jordan Arena. So let's pack the Igloo. You've heard the coined phrase. And talking to Tori Delorier, he says, I was the one who coined the phrase pack the Mac way back in my radio days. So, I'll take the bragging rights for that. And now we're going to pack the Igloo tomorrow night at 7 o'clock. Tori wants you to, come and watch some hockey. The Timmins Rock will take on the Cochrane Crunch. Game time, 7 o'clock, Rosewood Avenue, singing the national anthems at the game. They're also going to be doing some between intermission concerts, some playing. Also want to throw out there that Rosewood Avenue doing this volunteering their time for tomorrow night's kickoff to the Winter Carnival. And I also should say, after tomorrow night's hockey game, it's going to be a fun night getting out of the parking lot, because afterwards they're going to be lighting off some fireworks. What more do you need, right? A bit of arm twisting. Let's get to the Iroquois Falls Just Jordan Arena tomorrow night at 7, and we're going to be packing the Igloo. And we're going to try and put our hat back into the ring for an NOJHL team. That's what Tori Delorier wants the commissioner to have eyes on tomorrow night's game to say, you know what? Maybe when the Abitibi Eskimos folded, maybe they do deserve an NOJHL team. So we're going to pack the Igloo. Rosewood Avenue going to be there performing. I'm going to be your PA guy. It's going to be worth the drive to Iroquois Falls. And again, fireworks after the game. We'll see you tomorrow night. And how about the Saturday fun at the Winter Carnival in Iroquois Falls? Tori Delorier, you've won tickets on our show all this week. And last, congratulations to our winners. Tori wanting to see you at the Derby. Tomorrow from 10 to 1 at the Culvert Snow Dump is where all the action's going to be. We'll see you down there. Now, if we had a cloning machine, we'd want to be at the Derby in Iroquois Falls, but for some strange reason, we are insane. We're going to be insanely jumping into the Cat Bay Dip. Remember we did this last year? Just so happens that the Cat Bay Dip is on Saturday, so unfortunately, we won't be able to be a part of the Derby, but we're going to be jumping into the Cat Bay Dip, raising money for the Anti-Hunger Coalition. So thank you for all your donations. We talked about some donations last night on the show. You can keep those donations rolling in for us. And if you want to watch us jump, 1:45 is our jump time. If you want to see two insane guys jump into the Cat Bay Dip on Saturday, make your way to the Cat Bay. And again, 1:45 is our plunge time. And how about this guy, Marc Rodrigue? This guy is in the Guinness World Book of Records. I want to congratulate Marc. He's a Guinness World Record holder for completing all 6 world marathons. He's put them all on his belt. He's marked them off his bucket list. He's done the Boston Marathon, the London Marathon, the Berlin Marathon, the Chicago, New York, and just as of late, the Tokyo. That was the one he needed, and he's now crossed them all off on his list. So there you go, a world record marathon holder, Marc Rodrigue. And here I can't even, walk up the staircase without tripping. And last but not least, don't forget, Spring Forward this weekend. Is it the final time we do this? Anyhow, clocks go ahead 1 hour before you go to bed on Saturday night. And there you have it, another busy week in What's Up in the Community.